Okay, so for today, let's think about our darkest darks. We're gonna look at this student's composition. As you notice, they're not using a pencil like this, a lead pencil. Instead, they're not using a pencil like this. No, instead they're using a pencil like this because this is super dark. The only problem is with these kinds of pencils, it's hard to erase. So you wanna make sure you're being accurate. Now, let's check out the composition the student picked. Immediately, she went to her darkest dark. I think when I look at this is the darkest color here. This is very, very dark in here, and it's dark in here. One reason it's so dark is it's not receiving light. When we did our spheres, we spoke about where's the light coming from. I'm gonna point, let me use this to make, so you're not so confused. The light, in my opinion, is probably here, our light source, right? As you can see, or maybe yet, it could be even a little lower, like it's coming in from here. So it's hitting over here really brightly, it's hitting over here really brightly, and that means this is not receiving as much light, so it's very dark. As you can see, light is not in here because the light is not coming from here. It's very dark in areas like here. Inside the mug, it's very dark because the light is not coming in that mug. It's dark here. The darkest dark to me would be here, so that's why you could see she's coming here first, getting the darkest darks. And she's getting as dark as she can with it. Some of the things that she will probably do, which is gonna help her a lot, is if she goes inside here and gets these light values and makes sure they're not showing through. Remember when we did our gradient back at the beginning of the semester, we didn't want these bright colors in here because it's gonna take away from the value. But that's something she'll go back and hit. She already has all her curves. You can see she's been following the lessons along. So she's gonna get her blackest blacks in these darkest spots. And then for these lighter value shadows, if she could maybe go very light to get it, anything that's a medium value, this is a medium value, she's gonna leave it alone because this green is the medium value. She's gonna leave this alone because it's medium. Then next week at the beginning, all these brights, all these highlights, as you can see there's a highlight here, there's a highlight on the edge. She'll use a white pencil to bring that out. Maybe a white pencil to bring out some of the brighter colors. But today, what we need to be thinking about is our darkest dark. Anything that's super dark will be made black. Anything that's a middle value, we're gonna use this color here to be the middle value. So this middle value here, that's kind of like a middle gray, we just let the green show through. And then our white and our lightest lights, like this edge here, will be highlighted with a white pencil next week. So today, she's probably gonna work on this area here as a darkest value. Over here, that darkest value over here, you can see she outlined it. She's gonna fill that in. Maybe we'll come back later and see the progress she's making, or we'll look at another student's work to see the progress that they're making.